And outside hitters, Isa Molde and Des Cheng. And of course, their libero, Thang Ponce. MG on the opposite, Kyle Negrito as their setter, and Coco Xuan and Tots Carlos on the outside. So Flying Titans, thank you for joining us on One Sports, on One Sports Plus, and on Pilipinas Live. Dip Dipianco with Jamie La Vitoria and Jana Ejido to bring you the match to cap off our Thursday triple header, which, by the way, so far, Jamie, 2 straight sets in our first 2 matches.
Yes, let's not jinx it here.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see
if this one will be a longer game, but so far it's a long rally.
Yes.
Ended by Pangs Panaga. Negrito will back set to Xuan, who is playing her first Creamline versus Choco Mucho. She was warned, quote-unquote,
yes,
by her teammates of how crazy this could be in terms of...
After this is very crucial if they want to continue in the quarterfinals.
The 2 wins coming from the games against Signal and Next Led.
10 blocks just last Saturday. Maddie tells me that throughout all these years, she's always stayed competitive. So coming off an 18-point game, I want to hear it from you. What are you looking forward to seeing from her tonight, Dip and Jamie?
Well, Jana, we are hoping to see Madzilla unleashed once more in this game against Creamline. How about for you, Jamie?
And not just blocking, like we mentioned earlier, her attacks, like maybe that slide attack, that's also her specialty.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Creamline answering with that one.
You know, it's just been a back and forth here in set number 1. Blockings from Choco.
Little rookie watch as well for both teams. You have Sheena Turing starting for Creamline and Tia Andaya for Choco Mucho. Set back by the Cool Smashers, courtesy of Tots Carlos, and we are tied at 5.
You know, reception is key here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans in order for Tia. That's all because of Tia Andaya trying to push it in zone 1, but Coco Xuan was there.
That's a 4-0 run by Creamline. And again, read by Turing. Chance for the ladies in pink. Back row from Xuan. And it drops.
You know, whether Creamline is up by 2 here, 2 is already a good number. That is way too many here. And this is a tendency we've seen from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And that is something that they cannot do against Creamline.
Easy over for Nunag. Picked up by Lazaro Revilla. That one will head out from Maddie's touch. A point for Gumabao.
You know, Gumabao, she's been that stable force for the Creamline Cool. Talking about Turing.
And you also want to settle down Tia Andaya in terms of setting, right?
Yes.
You've seen some struggles at the start, but if they get those good first balls, it could lead to that. Meanwhile, Creamline scores another.
Been serving tough. Better reception there.
Speaking of middles, Turing and Duna going at it. Back-to-back points, or exchanging points rather.
That was a good reception for Choco Mucho. Just needs a good reception.
Twice now, Nunag has scored to lead all Flying Titans. Turing gets one back. It's the middle blockers in action here. And they are the top scorers for both teams. Turing with 3.
So far, reception has been good for Creamline. That's just too low.
Valentino trying to find a way. Negrito to Xuan with a tip. Ponce with the underhand set to Cheng. Still alive.
That's a good set.
Back row for Carlos. It drops right in between Molde and Ponce.
So back row activated for Tots Carlos. And in that seat,
5-point lead now for Creamline in set number 1.
better reception.
Valentino will try, but denied.
You could see the reception going to zone 2.
This DeFi defensive play of the set is brought to you by Elastoseal sa this conference. So, merong mga adjustments na gagawin pa yan si Tots Carlos.
No, and it was just a smart decision for Coach Sherwin to activate her and put her in the left pin for the middle blocker. For the left pin rather.
Yeah, outside pinner position. We're used to her at the opposite. Pero yun nga, nabanggit natin how MG has taken over that starting position at the opposite. But hey, look at this, it has worked for them. Maybe that's what Choco Mucho needs to do, right? Try to really break the blocking of Creamline, which has been solid in this game so far.
Yes.
But the 1-2 works. for Kyle Negrito in her first point. Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum for a matchup between Creamline and Choco Mucho. It's a 6-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Choco Mucho playing catch-up in set 1. In an extended rally, the dig of Ponce goes to waste.
You know, with Choco Mucho right now, with the way they're playing, it's Tia and Daya's first time going up against this rival. Yes. Good reception by Schwan.
Villarete tosses to Valdez. Not the best chance for the white shirts. They go middle to Nunag. Villarete, nilipat kay Carlos. And that's inside for Tots.
You know, so far, we see the attacks of Creamline, those corner pockets. We've seen that the defense delaying the defense of the teams.
Creamline now at set point. And Daya will go to Tolentino. Set back, scramble. They get the ball. Schwan was right there. Back to Molde. Isa rejected. That was just out.
Outside, yes. Good serve.
Coco goes for it. And that one set back.
It's a block here by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's take a look at this.
Points as well for Cat Tolentino. They save 2 set points. Valdez.
That's inside.
Down it goes for Eliza Valdez to get set 1 for the Cool Smashers.
The Phenom just ending it off here at set number 1.
Yeah, as we begin set number 2 here on One Sports, on One Sports Plus, and on Pilipinas Live. Dip Tipianco with Jamie La Victoria and Jana Ejido at the sidelines. You also mentioned it earlier in set number 1, Jamie, how you don't get a lot of these games. It's only the second time that these two teams are meeting this year. So you want to bring your A game and level it up here in set number 2.
I mean, especially with Choco Mucho, this is a time that they need to rack up a bit more wins because only 8 teams move on to the quarterfinals.
Just like how we started the first set, a long extended rally for the first point. And it goes to Creamline.
What a long rally so far here to start off set number 2. But like I've been saying, Courtney, Schwan, and all this is where they have to start strong and they have to end strong.
So it's good that they were able to shake off that first set already for Andaya, experiencing it for the first time. And Tolentino gets a point for Choco Mucho.
And Cat Tolentino so far with 3 points here. Good receive by Denise so far.
Panaga gets the second point for Creamline in set 2.
You know, Denise would not target her in service reception because she's so good in that skill set. But so far, so good.
Finals ticket. Even Creamline's Courtney Schwan just also found out that they have a chance to do so today after a fan wished her good luck on her social media. But Coco isn't surprised.
Good thing she was also on her phone as well, and she saw that.
Responding to her fans, and I'm sure she's enjoying the interaction as well here in the Philippines. Close start here in the second.
Yes, good reception by Courtney.
Gumabaw fires and scores one for Creamline.
It's that same spot, corner pocket of zone 5. MG.
Gumabaw will have to work from the back. And Daya will go to Madayag on the slide. Negrito goes to Carlos. And it goes for Tots Carlos.
That was a fast set going to Tots Carlos this time. Almost like a shoot set coming from Negrito. Take a look at this.
Lands right in front of Molde. 7-5. And Daya on the 1-2. Doesn't work. Schwan. Oh, yeah.
Grinding and hustling for every point. Because when you look at Isa Molde and Des Cheng, they're not as explosive like CC Rondina, but they are smart.
Right.
But the block has been stellar for Creamline.
Right on cue, Jamie.
I mean,
to your point.
I mean.
What you're saying is absolutely right. And it showed there with the block. between the combo of Negrito and Toring.
So funny. Good reception by Denise.
At may proof yun, kita naman natin.
Yeah. Oh, I
sometimes to
true.
say it's their birthday, you never know if
hindi
it's
naman
actually their birthday. But that time,
she's pregnant. There's a touch on that one. Yes, I heard it. Oh.
1 point shy from their biggest lead of the set, which is at 8.
You could see the blocking's just on point for Creamline, just getting a touch on it every single time. Yes.
Slowing the ball down.
Yes.
And may call din to ask for a picture kay Tobino. All the way from Ilocos Norte. Schwan breaks the block. 10 points for the reinforcement.
It's a Creamline smooth sailing.
10-19. Back set to MG. Ponce right there. Tina. Back row hit. Dug by Schwan. Carlos. Roofed on that one. Back-to-back points for Choco Mucho. Maybe the blocking of Maddie could,
Yes.
could energize the Flying Titans. 12-21 is our score. Dito sa set 2. Molde picks it up. Broken play though, but it works! Instant impact for Royce Tobino, who has been waiting for her turn.
Yes.
And Coach Dante finally fielding her in and gets a point. Yeah. If anyone can give them that different life here in the match, it could be her, but this time she was blocked. Gumabaw extinguishing that before it even sets fire.
She's been on point so far. Gumabaw. And a error-prone team, Creamline. But you could see, when they have an error, they shake it off right away. They're not too emotional. The maturity is there. The growth is there.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if Choco Mucho had more blocks in the first set, ang daming touches ng Creamline getting the check balls. But here we go. Couple of points for Royce Tobino off the bench.
Take a look at this one more time. It's the Phenom.
Bernardo.
Wow. It looks like a dunk almost. Okay.
Show yourself, Lori. Look at that.
Get it.
Like Lori Bernardo. Meanwhile, Creamline is again at set point here. Tobino. That's another point for Royce. 3 points off the bench.
Yep, Honey Royce. Broken block this time.
Bernardo again. And that's it. Off the block and out. Lori Bernardo scoring the last 2 points for Creamline, and they get the second set in the same scoreline, by the way. This point is brought to you by Myra Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion.
Now here in set number 3, this is their only chance to extend this game.
Set 3 underway here on One Sports on One Sports Plus.
Good serve.
Broken play. Schwan. MG able to play dodgeball.
Yes.
Good reflex.
Very quick there, talking about MG. Take a look at this one more time.
Molde.
Good dig.
Nice save by Atienza. Play on. Molde again. Doesn't work. Sumobra for Carlos. Coverage was present for Ponce. And in the end, it's a point for Creamline as we send this to Jana Ejido for this
journey so far here in the Reinforced Conference, as she described it as steady. She furthers added by saying, we haven't had really spectacular.
6-4. Madayag.
Just give it to Maddie so far. So far, good reception. And Maddie Madayag capitalizing in the front row before she... that dig in zone 6. It's also because the reinforcements are just so tall.
Yeah. Medyo malayo yung hinabol dun yung Negrito.
Yes.
Chance now for Choco Mucho. Where did that come from?
Coming out of nowhere.
Gonzania drawing on and off the court, no? Ang ganda ng mga
Love
kwentuhan.
that, yes.
And you can only find that on the Pilipinas Live app.
Solid guess as well. Oh! Okay, here we go.
We were caught off guard the first time. But Smith says, let me go for another as she explodes. Carlos with a serve. Good ball by Molde. To the middle, they go. Duque Gonzania announcing her entry in the game.
They need this. Choco Mucho needs this. They need it.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Toring serving. Tobino got the first ball. Smith with the adjustment midair. Bending and scoring. And the fans of Choco Mucho have come alive here in the third set. It's now 14-11.
Good reception by Honey, Royce Tobino.
Madayag wants it and gets it.
You could see Choco Mucho a bit more loose. Here in set number 3, we saw a few wild swings from Marley.
2-point lead for Creamline.
Good receive.
Wong goes
That's too
to
tight.
Madayag again. This time it doesn't work. MG gets the point for Creamline and brings us trying to survive and extend the match here. First things first, they need to get at least one set over Creamline. And the point goes to the Cool Smashers.
Good receive.
Tobino. It's inside for
That's
Royce.
inside. You know, that's just a rare time.
Villarete to Valdez.
Good touch by Ponce.
Still alive. Royce again. Saved by Lazaro Revilla. Tots. Trying to get a touch from the blockers. Back to Carlos. Saved by Wong. Ponce will run after it straight to us. And Smith will reward her for her efforts. She gets the point for Choco Mucho.
Marley Smith enjoying this game here. Taking all the credit after that sequence. Corner pocket.
Wong continues to serve.
Good reception by Toring.
Carlos. Chance now for Choco Mucho to get the lead. Honey, Royce Tobino, so sweet. That Honey.
This is always a much awaited rivalry here.
This is what the fans came for. Smith breaking the block for her 5th point.
For Choco Mucho.
Yeah, 3 blockers, no problem. Valdez. The Phenom going to work.
She's done it all. She's seen it all. The Phenom in Eliza Valdez.
21-20 in favor of the Cool Smashers. Rose Vargas in the game serving. To the middle they go. Gonzania.
So 21 all here in set number 3. And the difference here.
Descheng serving now. Villarete goes back to Valdez. Naabangan. Nilipat kay Xuan. Coco. There's a touch. Tobino able to get there. Isa goes up. Off the block and out. Choco Mucho back up by 1.
That's her signature, that off the block by Isa Molde. Look at that.
Could try and finish it off in straight sets, but Choco Mucho giving them a hard time. Cheng just couldn't get to it.
What is set number 3 here, but good reception by Courtney and cleansing
to really
avoid the net.
contort her body and avoid the net. Broken play. Tobino will still go for the attack. And that's what you get when you still give yourself a shot at a point. Hindi namili dun. Went up for the spike. And I'd say possibly a risky substitution also here
risky
for Coach Dante as Schwan ties it up at 23. That's a quick change. Our 8th deadlock in set 3. Molde on the attack, dug by Atienza. Kyle to MG. Linesman calls it out. First referee says there's a touch.
Take a look at this one more time.
Nothing at the net. Was there?
Yeah, no touch.
So
Looks like no touch.
Ponce was the one, I guess, called for. Match point now for the Cool Smashers. Ooh! Bobbled first ball. Molde. Chance now for Creamline to close it out. MG! Boy pa. Smith with a save.
Ooh, that's
Molde,
too tight.
that's a bit tight. But still playable. We go on. Carlos attacks. No! Tobino with an incredible save. Molde again. Wong sets up Isa. Multiple tries and it ends with a huge block for the Cool Smashers. And with this win, Creamline advances to the quarterfinals.